Yeah, we the best. Boy. Give me the light. Yeah, and we turn it up every time. Every time. And we bust it up, watch it hype. Watch it. Ha! Bad. Anyway, them see me, blame me gun, them a chat. Bad. Busting up the place with my style. But what kind of thing that style where we fling?
I'm having trouble with my internet. It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem in your internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today. Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place the second device where you need coverage. Boom. Now you're covered. Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment plans of just $12 a month. My guy, and if you opt to get the fiber plan, they'll come and install it for you. Guess what? For free.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna get my smart Wi-Fi plan today.
Hey, let's do this thing.
Today itself.
Get your smart Wi-Fi from Telem today.
Morning live. Good morning to you. Hope everything is okay. Andrew here, and of course my co-host.
Hi guys, how you doing? What's good?
Aaron is good. Apparently, the EOC will meet today as Aaron approaches in modern tropical storm watch. The country is now under a tropical storm watch as a tropical storm Aaron moves across the Atlantic toward the Leeward Islands. Emergency Operations Center, the EOC, will convene today, Friday, August 15, to review updated forecasts and decide on any further measures to be taken in preparation for the storm. Have you done the forensic shopping yet?
Yeah, I did that yesterday. I did that.
Was it full?
It wasn't like a lot of like people like crazy shopping, but like the roads were busier. You felt a lot more like people hustling and bustling. I just went to do like a regular grocery shopping because I had nothing in my house. So I got cat food, I got some cans, I got some water, things like that. Like I'm not too worried because I have a generator at my apartment. So if anything goes out, I could still cook and stuff. And
you could still do an internet, of course.
Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't too stressed out. I think that if anything, my balcony and all the little loose things that I had or outside were stressing me out, but we got this. We're just going to get a lot of water.
A lot of water.
And some strong wind.
Now, during these times, we trust certain weather models, we trust certain weather channels, but there's one guy that we always look for, which is Mr. Weatherman.
He's the best.
He is the best because he actually mentions the small islands. It's not like, international weatherman who just says Lesser Antilles and then they just continue.
And then Greater Antilles, ABCs,
and they worry about Puerto Rico and all the other places.
Yeah, like we're important too,
Yeah.
We matter too.
We live on these islands.
Small islands matter.
Mr. Weatherman with an update. Let's take a look.
Should hashtag that small islands matter.
Yeah. It is August 15th, 2025. Thank you for being part of this weather community. Your comments, they're definitely keeping me going. And thank you for sharing this information to get the correct, non-hyped, kind of measured impacts of this system out there, the information out there. I really do appreciate that. All right, let's show you what's happening here. This, of course, is Erin. Erin later today will become a hurricane, and I do expect later today additional watches and warnings. We have new areas that are going into monitor mode. I'll show you that. Tropical storm conditions for some of our islands. All islands matter, big or small. I want to zoom down into that. Now, this is the time where no doubt the anxiety goes up, because what's going to happen is that Erin is going to get stronger and a lot stronger, right? And it's going to get bigger. It is really going to grow in size. Entities just trying to get zoom down into that. Now, this is the time where no doubt the anxiety goes up, because what's going to happen is that Erin is going to get stronger and a lot stronger, right? And it's going to get bigger. It is really going to grow in size. So when you look at the satellite picture by tomorrow, this is going to be a lot bigger, over 300 miles wide, right? So that is no doubt scary. But remember that I gave you the heads up on that. That's what's going to happen. We are going to get additional watches and warnings. So giving you the heads up. Everything is right on track from what we've been talking about for days and days. I've got you covered right here. I do want to touch on this. This is a spot we talked about early last week, right? That rolled through Trinidad and Tobago. Just monitoring this. Hurricane hunters will get into this. This is about to work in to northeast Mexico in southern Texas. Never taking my eye off the ball this time of year because there's a lot going on. I don't expect much development out of that. May become a brief tropical depression, but additional rain for southern Texas and northeastern Mexico that will be moving in. Now, here is the most likely path, and this has been on track from the last several days from what I've been showing you. This is all, now it is not moving to the west now. It's moving to the west-northwest. So it has already taken that little initial turn. Down the road, there will be a bigger turn to the east of the Bahamas, right? Turks and Caicos, Bahamas, watching that, a bigger turn. Why is it going to turn? I want to cover all of that in this video, but it will make a turn. Where it makes that turn is critical for what happens down the road. Just a few miles, a few kilometers delayed in making the turn, that can mean some potential impacts for the east coast of the United States and Atlantic region of Canada. A slightly earlier turn, that could mean more of a direct impact into Bermuda. So that is what we'll be watching together over the next few days, right through the weekend in the upcoming videos. But it is on track. The center of this will pass to the north of Puerto Rico on Sunday. North of Puerto Rico. Right? Now, we will get some tropical storm conditions in spots, but the hurricane conditions north of Puerto Rico, the British and U.S. Virgin Islands, Antigua and Barbuda, and Anguilla. But as I mentioned, it will become a major hurricane, especially as we get into tomorrow night. It could rapidly intensify, and I want to tell you that because I know there's going to be a lot of stuff out there, other entities just trying to get clicks and views. I know that stuff's out there. It is supposed to grow. It is going to get a lot stronger.
She told me, like...
And there you have Mr. Weatherman giving you the latest information on Erin. Tropical Storm Watch just means that we're watching. So it's not that serious as yet. But it's going to be upgraded because the system, as you can see, is developing. Hails.
Yes. All right, guys. I have a story right now for you guys about Winair. And it goes like this. Winair expands the fleet to 9 aircrafts. Yes, that's right. Airport Windward Island Airways International, better known as Winair NV, has announced the arrival of its 4th ATR 42-500 aircraft, expanding its fleet to 9 and more than doubling its size since 2023. Winair said that this milestone reinforces its position as the operator of the largest intra-Caribbean network serving 17 destinations with over 30 routes. The addition of this ATR aircraft plays a critical role in maintaining the integrity of Winair's scheduled program during the peak travel season. It secures continuity and reliability across operations while also strengthening the airline's long-term growth and creating flexibility to pursue charter opportunities that add value, to overall better add to the growth. Sorry, I read 2 lines ahead. It happens. This is a transformative step for Winair, said Hans van de Velde, Chief CEO. With 9 aircrafts now in service, we are better equipped to deliver on our promise of punctuality and reliability. This investment is not just about expanding capacity, it's about connecting the Caribbean to the world and the world to the Caribbean, end quote. The ATR 42-500 series is recognized for its fuel efficiency, reliability, and operational suitability for short-haul island routes, making it a proven asset for regional travel. With this expansion, Winair NV can further strengthen its extensive network and, in the near future, add 1 or 2 new destinations. Winair's fleet expansion is underpinned by the strong operational and financial results. In the first half of 2025, compared to the same period in 2024, the airline recorded a 16% increase, and in scheduled capacity, a 22% rise in passengers carried, and a 28% growth in total revenue. These results demonstrate that Winair's strategy is delivering tangible outcomes, not just promises. And that concludes the story.
Winair going places.
Winair takes you there.
They take you there.
Yeah.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we got a little bit more of your morning live. Make sure you stay tuned.
Here in St. Martin, we take pride in our island and want the world to see us, to hear us, and to dream about us.
Yeah, it's here, certainly. Oh my God, this gotta be the first place with these now. Yeah, this is it. Can I get this one printed, please?
Of course, let me get it ready for you. There you go.
Thank you, bro. Like, this was really quick and I appreciate it because I'm on the run. Have a good one.
And we're back. Now, KPSM confiscated 4 dogs involved in the serious attack in Sultry Ward. Remember we did that story just a couple of days ago about a man being attacked by some dogs in Sultry Ward? Well, KPSM confiscated the dogs. The St. Martin Police Force has confiscated 4 dogs involved in the violent attack of handyman Alex Jones in Sultry Ward on Monday, August 11, 2025. The victim was walking along Okra Road when he was attacked and sustained severe injuries. He was transported to the hospital for urgent medical treatment. Following the incident, statements were taken from both the victim and the dog owner. In coordination with the prosecutor office, KPSM launched an investigation and initiated legal action against the owner. On the morning of Thursday, August 14, KPSM officers, with the permission of the prosecutor office, entered the owner's property on Okra Road. The 4 dogs were tranquilized and removed with assistance from the local veterinary clinic, acting orders from the prosecutor office. They were transported to the clinic. KPSM is reminding dog owners, especially those with large or aggressive breeds, that they must properly secure their animals at all times. So now you know. Allowing dogs to roam freely and failing to take safety measures can result in serious injury, public danger, and criminal prosecution. Owners may be held legally and financially responsible for harm caused by their pets.
I'm happy that they're taking action. Like really, that was it was a necessary evil. It had to be done. But from the story, and I have friends that live over there in that area, and they tell me that they're scared of that road. They're scared to pass by that house. You know, if multiple people in the community are addressing concerns with you, if you're the pet owner, and they ask you to do something and you still don't do something, come on, homie.
What do you think is going to happen?
What do you think is going to happen? And also, like, to imagine that kids could potentially get harmed from this, and already a couple of kids have gotten hurt from this. Like, what happened to Mr. Jones could have been avoided completely.
Completely.
So I think this could be a learning lesson for everybody in the community that owns, you know, vicious dogs. Sorry, not vicious, aggressive dogs.
Aggressive dogs.
Aggressive
Especially aggressive breeds. I like
how they put it. Aggressive breeds is actually a really great way to state it. Because, yeah, we could save all of us, you know, that harm, and, you know,
remember that whole, they don't do nothing, especially when I'm there. So what happens when you're not there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think people take the time to train their animals properly because everyone's too busy working. So if I don't see you training your pet, I'm not going to trust it like that to walk into your yard like that, you know, unless I grew up with you and we're friends and everything. It's still I approach animals, but I don't approach every animal.
Yeah, and that's why you have a cat.
Yeah, cats. I'm a cat person.
You're a cat person. Now, Hailey, what happens when you go and rob a place, the door's locked? You end up having to go and pick another place to rob?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is that...
That's your story right over there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Lock security doors, block robbers at Caribbean Gems, Ama Jewelers. Okay. Phillipsburg. 4 armed robbers attempted to enter Caribbean Gems on Front Street just after 10:30 on Thursday, but were unable to access the store due to locked security doors. Yes, that's right. Seconds later, they robbed nearby Ama Jewelers. Surveillance footage shows circulating shows 3 of the long 4 suspects wearing white long sleeve shirts and dark colored pants, and another in a fully dark clothing, arriving on 2 motorbikes and first trying to force their way into the Caribbean Gems. However, the security doors prevented them from entering. All had helmets on, so you can't see who they are because they kept their helmets on.
But they had on white shirts.
Yeah, but they looked like they were like dressed like something that you'd expect from Reservoir Dogs, you know, like they were all dressed up in white and black pants. Like it was kind of.
It looked like they were going to a job interview.
Yeah, it was really uniformy. It was very uniformy, actually. The robbers then turned around their bikes and hit Ama Jewelers, which did not have the same security measures in place. One suspect brandished a firearm as the group entered and carried out the robbery. They fled the scene on the same 2 motorcycles heading towards Sucker Garden. The St. Martin Police Force, KPSM, says detectives and forensic investigators are actively investigating the case. Authorities had been urging merchants to take necessary measures to protect themselves. Anyone with information is urged to contact the police department at 1-721-542-2222 or the anonymous tip line at 9-300.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another story here that I was going to mention, and that's, of course, the Member of Parliament, Omar Otley, has called for a town hall meeting dealing with GEBE. How did I get it? It was right here. Almost there. Okay. MP Otley to hold a town hall meeting to start a petition to demand GB relief, citing the lack of government action and proposed relief measures from the utility company GBE. United People's Party Member of Parliament Omar Otley has announced that he will be holding a town hall meeting in Soccer Garden on August the 27th and will start a petition drive to demand urgent relief for customers. In a video message on Thursday, Otley urged attendees to bring their GB bills and to sign a petition calling for the immediate consumer relief. He will announce the location at a later date. Otley said a deadline will be set for relief to be granted, and if this is not met, he will call on the resignation of officials involved, including GB Board, GB Relief, GB Chief Executive Officer, Prime Minister, and the government. Maybe that way they will listen and give a deadline on when relief should be given, because the options that and the possibilities are there, said Otley. Enough is enough. The announcement comes after GB Supervisory Board issued a public statement warning that the government proposed cut to the fuel clause was not economically sound and could cost the company up to 21 million guilders annually. According to the board, this would endanger GB's financial stability and long-term operations. Otley said that while the board is not opposed to relief, government has not yet responded to the company's proposed solutions. Recommendations have been passed on to the government of St. Martin, and the government has not replied to GB's recommendations on field relief or GB relief that the company is willing to offer, he said. So, it's pretty simple. The government of St. Martin, meaning the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers, asked the GB board to resign. Instead of resigning, the board said they're not going home. There's no need to go home. They just need to wait on GB to do it on their own, basically. So, what does that mean? It means that the shareholder representative, which is the people of St. Martin, which is the Council of Ministers representing the shareholder, basically are not listening to the boss. They're not listening to the boss.
They're like, we're not going home.
They're not, GB board is not going home. And they stay, that song, right?
The fucking song is killing me. It just came out like nowhere. We're not going home.
We're not going home.
GB not going home.
Jam can't stop us. Police can't stop us.
No, but the St. Martin people rioting can stop you.
Yes.
That's gonna happen real quick. Watch. I'm not inciting a riot, by the way, guys. I'm just saying. Please don't listen to me.
Friendside is also preparing for Erin. We still, the weather doesn't stop at the border, so what is the Prefet doing?
Well, the Prefet recommends utmost vigilance as Erin intensifies. Marigo, Météo France forecasts that the tropical storm Erin will intensify in the coming hours at 7 p.m. Thursday local time in the Antilles. Erin was located approximately 1,000 kilometers east of the Antilles Arc. According to Météo France, the system will pass closest to Saint Martin and Saint Barts, Saint Martin and Saint Barts, not Saint Martin, just so you know, French parts. Saint Martin and Saint Barts at approximately 220 kilometers north of the islands as a Category 2 hurricane on Saturday evening or Sunday. Weather conditions could deteriorate as early as Friday evening. Depending on how the storm develops, warnings, heavy rain, strong winds, and high seas could be issued as early as today, Friday. Prefet Cyril Levillé, am I saying that right?
Yeah,
Levillé recommends the utmost vigilance. The advice is to stay tuned to weather reports and follow the instructions of the authorities. Do not plan any hikes, sea trips, or moorings of boats. Take all necessary measures now to ensure personal safety. And that concludes the story.
Congratulations to the Coast Guard as the function book was approved and 20 new positions for St. Martin. The government of St. Martin has officially approved the expanded function book for the Dutch Caribbean Coast Guard, establishing 20 new positions specifically for St. Martin branch of the service. The development is a major step forward, strengthening maritime security and operational capacity, and it comes with no financial impact on the national budget, Prime Minister Dr. Luc Messelina said in a press release on Thursday. When we come back, we have your lovely horoscopes.
Damn, we're already at horoscopes that quick? Damn.
Oh, yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun.
So stay tuned for that. We'll be back.
I feel like we should do a program tomorrow. You want to do a program tomorrow? Okay, let's do a program. In the morning? We don't have media? We don't have like a media pass? Fuck. John, you don't have a media pass?
Yeah. A hurricane pass?
Who can we talk to get one real quick? No? I know, but we'll work on it.
We back on? Hi. We back on live.
Oh shit, they got Vegas and us running in the background right now. Jesus Christ.
Yes. All right. Let's go to the horoscope.
Okay, we're here on the horoscopes, y'all. Okay. Horoscopes brought to you by Miss Maggie Helena from the Daily Herald. Thanks again, Miss Helena. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. A vulnerable share might or might not find the right landing today. The outlook is mixed. If you just hang out and chill with a partner, resentments could surface. Better to get out there with a shared physical activity to redirect energies. That sounds like y'all should go play paddle or something. Or everybody's playing paddle lately. Like,
it's a new thing.
It's a new thing, yeah. Okay. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Feelings and money often don't mix well. If someone is reactive, wait to sort things out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why we go blank? Okay. Wait to sort things out. You may be able to access the perfect tone for the situation now. Be confident in your current skill set, but also consider a new course of study. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Clarity on a financial situation will help. A partner could have the answer if you need. If single and not dating, it might feel like it's time to get back into the game. Set new meetups on Universal Plus days in the sky and see Universal Days scores at the top. Sounds like she just copied and pasted this from a website, honestly. Really, I'm sorry. Like, I could have done that too.
You could have done that, yes.
I could have done that too. Anyways, sorry, Miss Helena. Didn't mean to put you on blast like that. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Getting busy around the house and to get things done is a better use of today's spicy energy than engaging with a living partner or neighbor. Find the answer within yourself. Prioritize at least a little quiet time before the weekend ends. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd.
Leo.
A colleague or partner may have confidence to offer you. Flow around career obstacles like water around boulders. A forceful communication could eventually serve to clear the air. Give things time to settle. All right, you ready, Andrew? Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. It won't be much longer before you can show up and be seen again. And you may be tired of feeling invisible. Use care with whom you trust in the world. Look for bona fides before you invest too much into a person or situation. It's not bad. That's good advice.
That's bad.
Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Let the universe pull you along your path. Push just enough to supply your pieces to stay in the frame. Seek within yourself for ways to make things easier. Bring in new assistance or release something inside or outside yourself that holds you back. All right, Scorpio, let's go. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Forgiveness might be the next step in releasing old chains. Do the self-work needed to truly let it go. It's how you renew yourself and build a better life. An urge for change could shift shared plans or collaborations. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Exercise or get out there and share with friends or to Exercise or get out there with friends to multitask benefits for body and soul. You should be able to have the confidence and intel that comes in now. Discuss shared ambitions with a partner if committed. Single may face shifting sands. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. You might need to prove yourself if someone has doubts. Helping someone in need might reward you in ways beyond personal satisfaction. A little altruism might have surprising results. Far-reaching implications now for money or career. And Aquarius, you know, it's the best. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Giving and receiving creates a circle of reciprocity. Oh my God. So all things can thrive. Find a new destination or activity to switch things up. Lead with confidence and a curated plan of action. Choose words with care to avoid misunderstandings. I feel that one today.
Yeah.
It's felt.
Okay.
Yeah. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. You are who you've always been, but with all you've learned added to that. Shut down any intrusive self-doubt. A partner may be able to help supply just what is needed now. Note down useful ideas which arrive in the middle of the night. And that concludes your horoscopes for this lovely August 15th, guys.
Friday. What you doing this weekend? What do you have this weekend?
What's going on this weekend? I know that I'm going to probably bounce around and do my rounds, probably stop at districts, probably stop You know?
No karaoke this weekend.
No, I don't have karaoke this weekend, unfortunately, but next week we might plan an off-ship day with Thirsty Pirate. The ships got canceled this week, so I haven't really done much karaoke this week except for Beer Garden.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'm supposed to be at Thirsty Pirate on Monday, God's spare life, if there's a ship that comes in. I hope a ship is coming in. That would really suck if it wasn't coming in.
Yeah.
It's been too long. I haven't been on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole week. You could see it. All right. We should be having our tropical storm. Well, going to be a hurricane watch. So stay with, of course, the page Late Night with Hendrik, and of course our YouTube channel for the latest updates. We'll bring it to you as it happens. All right. So have a safe weekend and make sure that you are prepared. You know, have your medication stored properly. You know, all of those wonderful reminders that we give you throughout the entire year.
Don't wait till it's too late. Be storm ready at all times.
You see, we know it. We just know it. We just know it.
We got to talk, Laser. Maybe we can collaborate and do Storm Watch with you guys. You come to our studio, we give visuals, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe we get some media passes. Who knows? We got to talk to somebody about that.
We should.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. See you next week. Have a good one.
Bye, guys. Take care.